Hello, everybody, and welcome to Super Millionaire. For the last week and a half, our Super Millionaire world has been graced by some really unforgettable contestants. Lots of memorable moments and some really great audiences. But one thing has puzzled us. Almost everyone on our staff is just baffled by the fact that no mortal from our Ring of Fire has challenged the highest reaches of our game and ventured into the multi-million-dollar zone. But now, at the turning of the tide, appearing to us as if in a vision, a trivia wizard makes his entrance and takes center stage. Listen to this. His name is Chris Smith. Not a great name for a wizard. But we're going to go with it. He's wise, he's focused, he's confident. He's a good old boy from Calhoun, Georgia. He spends his days taking care of his beloved grandmother and could very well be the one who goes all the way. Yes. Chris, nice to see you back here. Yeah. Chris regaled us with stories of his life in Calhoun, and once a week he ventures into the Hooters down there and has a good time.
Right.
Yeah. Matter of fact, you play a lot of trivia there at Hooters. And that's where you learned a lot about, well, information.
Right.
So, so how do they feel about you in Hooters?
Oh, they love me down there.
Do they?
Except for the players boo me, so.
When you walk in, the players know it's over.
Right,
yeah.
Right.
How do those Hooter girls feel about you?
Oh, they love me. I'm just a big, lovable guy.
You are. You're just a big, lovable guy, and you're like, well, you take care of the family there, right?
Right.
That's your job,
right.
Doing everything that the family can't get around to be doing.
Right.
Well, that's great. All right, so you're now just 10 questions away from winning $10 million. We're all counting on you. You still have all your 3 lifelines, which is a great sign. You can ask the audience, 50-50, of course, and phone a friend if you need to. And Chris, take a look at all this money. You've already won $5,000. 5 more right answers, you won't leave here with less than $100,000. And once you get to the $100,000 level, you know what's going to happen. 2 fantastic new lifelines to help you make it all the way to $10 million. Double dip, and the mysterious 3 wise men. And Chris, look, there they are. From the caves beneath ABC News. They are guarded day and night by werewolves and John Stossel. Wise men and women of such radioactive intelligence, they must live in the shadows till you call upon them for help. Only then will they emerge. So, are you ready, Chris?
Yes, sir.
Audience, are you ready? Yes? Let's play Super Millionaire. He's going for $10,000, and here it is. A common palindrome begins a man, a plan, a canal, and ends with what country's name? Is it Panama, Yemen, Nepal, Oman?
The answer is A, Panama.
Final. Yes, it's Panama. Wouldn't it be great if he did it all the way? 9 questions to $10 million. Here it is, $20,000. In the 2004 movie, 50 First Dates, Drew Barrymore's character has what classic film malady? Fear of flying, memory loss, split personality, insomnia.
I didn't ever see the movie, but I actually know what it's about, and she has B, memory loss.
Memory loss, final.
Yes.
Memory loss, right. Now he's 8 away and going for $30,000. Which of the following is not the title of a Shakespeare play? Love's Labor's Lost, As You Like It, Measure for Measure, The Way of the World.
I know one of them actually is, and the rest I'm not quite sure about.
The one you know is, you think, the Shakespeare.
Right. I'd like to ask the audience, Regis.
Want to ask the audience about this? Fine. Chris needs your help, everybody. If you're ready, audience, on your keypads, vote now. Way of the World, the audience is leaning toward 62%. It's almost 2/3.
decent amount. I know it's not B. I've read that play. I'll go with the audience. I'll say D.
Going with the audience, saying D, making it your
Final answer.
And the audience is right. He's got 2 more questions to pick up 2 more lifelines. That would make it 4, 7 away from $10 million. Here it comes for $50,000. What is the term for a common internet scam that uses fake emails to trick you into giving out personal data? Phishing, frauding, fixing, fooling.
I've heard of it, but I don't recall. I don't think it's fooling. I'd like to phone a friend.
Sure.
I'd like to phone my brother-in-law, Chad.
Chad. All right, let's get Chad on the line.
Hello?
Hello, Chad.
Yes.
Hi, Regis Philbin calling from Super Millionaire here in New York.
Yes, Regent.
How you doing?
How are you?
Good. Well, we're fine. We have Chris here, and he's a big hit here in New York City.
Good.
He may never come home to Calhoun. And he's doing pretty well, too. He's going for $50,000 right now, and he needs a little help on this last question, so you've got 30 seconds, Chad, and your time starts right now.
Chad, what is the term for a common internet scam that uses fake emails to trick you into giving out personal data? Phishing, frauding, fixing, or fooling?
Fishing.
Phishing. How sure?
100%.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, you're going to go with what he said?
Go with fishing.
And
yes.
make it your...
Final answer.
And let's see if he's right. Yes, he's right. We're going to take a break. When we come back, he'll go for $100,000. Back with Chris Smith from Calhoun, Georgia. 29 years old, is going for $100,000 in just a couple of seconds. And so how are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling good.
Tell me a little more about your life. What exactly do you do?
Well, my grandmother's developing Alzheimer's, so I stay with her and make sure, you know, she gets fed and gets her medicine. And then if the rest of the family, if they don't, you know, they need like car work done or electrical work done or anything that they can't do, I'll do it for them.
So you're on the family payroll, Mark.
Right, right.
So what does the family pay you for your service?
About $200 or $300 a week.
Uh-huh. You get by on that and everything's okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
I win enough playing trivia to where I can eat for free.
Oh, good. And apparently you've been winning a lot of money.
I haven't been missing many meals.
Yeah. And if you win even enormous sums of money here, what are you going to do with it?
I'll probably buy my mom a house and buy me a house.
Does your mom know this?
Yes, I've told her.
Yeah, there's the mom right up there. Hi, Sharon. How you doing?
How are you?
Got a good boy here. Well, that's nice. I think he's in a terrific position right now. I mean, he's going for $100,000. He still has that 50-50. Let's get up to the next level and get those other lifelines. So, ready, Chris?
Yes, sir.
Then let's play. For $100,000, which of these animal parts is also known as a carapace? Elephant's trunk, turtle's shell, lion's mane, deer's antlers.
None of them really jump out at me as being what I think. One thing would be a mane because it's a pear. Carapace. Think of what it might mean. I'd like to use my 50-50.
Okay, why don't we do that? Computer, please randomly take away 2 of those wrong answers. Well, it's the elephant's trunk, turtle's shell.
And the first thing that popped in my mind is still up there. This is a lot of money. I want to say B, turtle shell.
Before you do, you know, you're going to lose 45,000 here if you're wrong.
All right.
100,000 if you got it right. Sounds like you want to go for it.
Yes.
You want to say
Final answer.
turtle shell final answer? Yes! Yeah! God. Here's the check for $100,000. Wow. This is what it looks like. Right here. And now you have broken through to the other side of this game, Chris, where every correct answer builds and builds and builds and earns you millions and millions of dollars in prize money. So now I want you to close your eyes, relax, take a deep breath, and get ready. Okay? Because, Chris, you are about to enter the next dimension of Super Millionaire. Look at this. You're just 5 questions away from winning $10 million. 5 more correct answers. Numbers are staggering now. Next question worth $500,000, then $1 million, $2.5 million, $5 million, all the way up to $10 million. A lot of rewards, a lot of risk. So now those 2 new lifelines kick in, you know, double dip, and of course the 3 wise men. And now we can reveal the identities of those 3 wise men. Standing by to help you if you get stuck on a question are historian and author of Don't Know Much About History, Ken Davis, managing editor at People magazine, Albert Kim, and former $1 million winner, Nancy Christie. There they are. Thank you for joining us, wise men and women. That's a great panel. And now we're going to cut off their audio and their video feed, but Chris, when you need their help, they're going to get 30 seconds to talk it over, see if they can help you. Okay? Your second lifeline is double dip, which will give you 2 cracks, 2 shots at answering that question. But beware, because once you confirm you want to use it, you cannot walk away. You must answer the question. Understand all that?
Yes, sir.
Sure you do. Okay, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he's ready. Let's play Super Millionaire. Going now for $500,000. What U.S. state's 2 Republican senators voted not guilty in Bill Clinton's impeachment trial? Rhode Island, Pennsylvania, Maine, Washington.
I think, I know Pennsylvania has 1 Republican senator. And I'm not really sure on the rest. I'd like to use the wise men.
Shall we go to the wise men? You confirm you want to use the wise men?
I confirm I want to use the wise men.
All right. So let's go backstage to our 3 wise men. Hello, wise people. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
We're ready. They look like they're ready. They're in good shape. Chris needs your help right now. He's won $100,000 and is going for $500,000. In a few moments, you're going to see and hear the question, and you'll have 30 seconds to give him your advice. So here it comes. Your 30 seconds starts right now. What U.S. state's 2 Republican senators voted not guilty in Bill Clinton's impeachment trial? Rhode Island, Pennsylvania, Maine, Washington.
Be Rhode Island or Maine.
I was
going to say Rhode Island.
It's got to be a New England something.
And Maine would be
It wouldn't be
2.
You know. What do you
Rhode
think?
Island,
What do you put your best?
probably-
Rhode
10
Island or
seconds.
Maine?
I'm going to
I
go
would guess
Maine.
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island is. It's got to be in New England is what we're thinking, in
I
Rhode
think it-
Island or Maine.
I think it's
Maine or Rhode Island.
Sounded like they liked Rhode Island.
Right. Which is, you know, it's a free guess. I don't lose anything if I do miss it.
Rhode Island or Maine, I think is what they said, yes.
I'll go with them. I'll say A, Rhode Island.
Final answer?
Final.
Oh, no, it is not. It's Maine.
All right.
Son of a gun. Oh, boy. Well, we got 100,000 there.
Thank you.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks a lot. Yes, Maine's 2 Republican senators did vote against the impeachment, as did both of Rhode Island's 2 senators, but one of them was a Democrat, and that was the difference. Yeah, came close, didn't he? We're sorry to see the big guy go, but for a guy who makes $300... All right, well, that should inspire these 10 contestants, so here's tonight's First, fastest finger question. Put these organizations in the order they were founded, starting with the earliest. Peace Corps, Boy Scouts of America, Greenpeace, Habitat for Humanity. Okay, let's see the answer in the correct order, starting with the earliest organization, and it was Boy Scouts of America. Then came Peace Corps, then Greenpeace, and then Habitat for Humanity. Let's see who got this one right. Fastest time, give me a winner, and the winner is Amy. She's the sales coordinator from Hickory, North Carolina. Incidentally, was here one time before and very nearly got into the hot seat about 4 years ago.
Right.
How much were you off?
Less than half a second.
Less than half a second, yeah.
Yes.
Wow. Anyway, you made it tonight.
Right.
We're happy to have you here. And, you know, you're just 15 questions away from winning $10 million, Amy. You know all about the Lifelines by now, I'm sure. Ready to play?
I'm ready.
Then let's do it. Let's play Super Millionaire with Amy. Here we go, Amy, for $1,000. In May 2004, AAA reported that the average price of what has reached an all-time nationwide high? Gasoline, antifreeze, wiper fluid, Billy Joel's insurance.
A gasoline. Final.
Gasoline, final answer. Yes, you got it right for $1,000. Amy, take a look at this for $2,000. In math, the greater than and less than symbols resemble what letter turned on its side? P, F, T, V.
V. Final answer.
Yes, you got that one right, too. Now it's $3,000. Big League Chew, a brand of gum, was created by what athletes as an alternative to chewing tobacco? Hockey players, football players, baseball players, basketball players.
I have to buy this for my son every weekend. It's C, baseball players.
Final. Final.
Final.
Yes, final. You're right. Baseball players. Okay, 4,000. In the film Taxi Driver, Robert De Niro's character looks into a mirror and asks what famous question? Is that a fact? You talking to me? Looking for trouble? Feeling lucky, punk?
That's B, you talking to me? Final answer.
You talking right. You got it. You talking $4,000. Very good, Amy. We're going for $5,000. In 1995, the residents of what province voted against seceding from Canada by a margin of just 1%? Was it Ontario, Alberta, Manitoba, Quebec?
I believe that was Quebec.
Province voted against seceding from Canada by a margin of just 1%.
I'll say B, Quebec. Final answer.
Final answer, Quebec. She's absolutely right. She's won $5,000. We're going to come back and she'll go for 10. Amy Whaley from Hickory, North Carolina, furniture capital of the world. She works as a sales coordinator. Nice to have you here, and you're doing just fine. Now, you mentioned that you buy this product for your son. It's that, what is it exactly?
It's like shredded bubble gum, and it comes in a pack just like chewing tobacco.
Tobacco, yeah,
right.
Sure. And incidentally, your husband has joined us now. Robert, nice to have you here.
Thank you.
And you two guys had one of the great love stories I've ever heard about, right?
Right.
Well, tell me about it.
Well, I was working as an accounting assistant for his mother, and he was in the Navy, and he came home on leave, and we met. We went on one date, and then he left for the Persian Gulf War, and when we wrote letters and talked on the phone while he was gone, and then when he came back, he proposed, and we eloped and we've been married 13 years.
And that's just after one date. Well, that's some date. What did you do on that date, Robert? Where'd you go?
We went up to Boone, Blowing Rock area and with my brother-in-law and sister and went to a Japanese steak restaurant.
Uh-huh. Must have been some steak. Boy, one date. And all those letters, I guess, the intense love feelings poured out, right?
Right.
So you knew what you were doing when he came home. Well, that's a great story. All right, here's another great story. She's won $5,000. She's 10 away from $10 million. She's going for $10,000. Let's play. Here we go. For $10,000, Amy, here it is. Due to his simple approach to cooking, British TV chef Jamie Oliver is often known by what nickname? The Naked Chef, the Peasant Chef, the Humble Chef, the Country Chef.
I believe that answer is A, the Naked Chef.
Final?
Final answer.
He's the Naked Chef. You got it. Very good, Amy. Going for $20,000. A common feature of Gothic architecture, gargoyles were originally constructed to do what? Ward away birds, drain rainwater, block sunlight, reinforce walls.
I know this seems so simple, but I think I know the answer, but I'd like to poll the audience.
All righty, audience, we need some help for Amy. If you're ready, audience, on your keypads, vote now. %56% say waterway birds, and rainwater, drained rainwater, got 29%.
A was what I thought it was,
Yep.
Ward away birds. I'll trust the audience. I'll say A, final answer.
Sorry, Amy, the answer is drained rainwater. 5,000? Sorry, hon. I thought you were right, too. Good luck to you. Tough luck. Tough luck for Amy. But I'm not sure I can remember a time when the audience was so mistaken. But even I thought it was for warding off birds. But we need a new contestant, so here's the next fastest finger question. Here it comes. Put these Oscar-winning movies in order by the time period in which they are set, starting with the earliest. Braveheart, Dances with Wolves, A Beautiful Mind, Shakespeare in Love. All right, let's see this answer now in the correct order, starting with the earliest movie, and it was Braveheart. Then Shakespeare in Love, Dances with Wolves, and finally A Beautiful Mind. That's the order. Let's see who got it. Fastest time looking winner, Troy Reed. Yeah, Troy, good for you. Come on, let's do it. Troy Reeves from Boise, Idaho. He is an oral historian.
Yes.
Of Idaho itself.
For the Historical Society.
Uh-huh. That's your job?
Yep, that's my job.
Good for you.
Thank you.
And you have been ranked as the 98th most influential person in the state.
Yes, and last year I was the 98th most influential Idahoan.
No kidding. And you've got some pretty big names living in Idaho now, don't you?
Yeah, Bruce Willis, Senator Kerry has a summer home.
Let me get this straight. You're bigger than Bruce Willis.
Not necessarily.
But you are the oral historian, so I hope you're as up on all the other states as well. So, okay, you know all about the Lifelines, Troy, and the rules. Are you ready to play?
Yes.
Yeah, you're ready. Let's play Super Millionaire. Troy Reed. Come on, Troy, we need a big winner tonight. Here we go for $1,000. According to tradition, a person gives 2 weeks' notice before he does what? Buys a house, quits a job, gets engaged, wears a thong.
I think I would give a lot more weeks' notice before I did number D. So I think I'll go with B, quit the job.
Final?
Yes.
That's what he does, 2 weeks notice, and then he walks away. $2,000. The adjective gangsta is often used to describe a type of what musical genre? Rock, country western, jazz, rap.
D.
Rap. Final.
Yes.
Right, for $2,000. Troy, you're going for $3,000. According to a famous inspirational sports quotation, there is no I in what? Team, trophy, champion, winner.
A.
Team, final.
Yes.
Team, right answer, $3,000. All right, $4,000. The cause of a serious health crisis in Asia, avian flu, is spread primarily through what animals? Fish, cats, birds, deer.
C.
Final.
Yes.
Birds, right answer, you got it. He's up to $5,000. In the 2003 Steve Martin comedy, Cheaper by the dozen in the title refers to what? Children, ex-girlfriends, college roommates, husbands. Cheaper by the dozen.
A.
Final.
Yes.
Children. Right answer, you got $5,000. And when we come back, he'll go for $10,000. Troy Ridge, one of the oral historians, the state of Idaho, in the hot seat right now and has cruised through his first 5 questions. Is in good shape. And I guess your wife just had the second baby?
Yeah.
And so she was unable to join you. So your friend Chris is here. Nice to see you, Chris. How long do you go back with Troy?
Years and years.
Years and years. Well,
Yeah.
You then would know about Troy's past. Troy may not look like it, but in his day, before his marriage, he was quite a playboy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we found out things about Troy that would startle most people. But on a typical weekend once in Idaho, you dated 3 young ladies in a row, huh? Yeah. Bruce Willis got nothing on you, right, big boy? So how'd you do?
I didn't get out of the batter's box. I'll put it that way.
What exactly does that mean?
That means a little more than a handshake at the end of the night.
No kidding. Guy like you, just a handshake, huh?
Except for my wife, I'm pretty much a female repeller.
Why do you think it is that she found you so overwhelmingly attractive in whatever way to marry you, and the others didn't?
She had been drinking.
That's it. That's it. And you must have looked awfully good to her, huh?
I must have.
So now you're happily married, you got 2
Yes.
little ones at home?
Yes.
Well, it's nice to hear a little background on you. Here's what's going on with you right now. You've won $5,000. We're going for $10,000. Now, come on, Troy. Let's do it, okay? Let's play Super Millionaire. $10,000. Which of these brand names is an example of alliteration? Pepperidge Farm, Snackwell's, Baskin Robbins, Krispy Kreme.
Oh, how I love them. D.
Krispy Kreme?
Final answer.
And you're absolutely right. It's Krispy Kreme. Let's look at the question worth $20,000. The sciatic nerve runs through which of these parts of the human body? Forearm, thigh, finger, eye. Sciatic nerve.
I think I'll ask the audience.
Really? All right, audience, we need some help for Troy. If you're ready, audience, on your keypads, vote now. Here's the vote. Boy, it's big for thigh, 89%. Now it comes to you, huh? 89% they say. What do you think?
It actually still hasn't come to me, but I'll take I'll take B.
You'll take B and make it your
final answer.
And you'll be right for 20,000. He's 8 away from $10 million. Here it is for 30,000. Which of these famous criminal defendants of the 1990s received a not guilty verdict on all counts? Eric Menendez, Amy Fisher, Lorena Bobbitt, Heidi Fleiss.
I'm going to say A.
Not guilty. Not guilty?
Yes.
On all counts, Eric Menendez, final?
Final answer.
No, it wasn't Eric Menendez. Went away. It was Lorena Bobbitt. Lorena Bobbitt. Darn it. Well, all right, Troy. $5,000. Sorry, buddy. Okay, good luck. Well, no, you know, it was Lorena Bobbitt who was acquitted on all counts. Remember her? But for some reason, every time I hear her name, I still shudder. This could be our last fastest finger question of the night. And here it comes. Come on, look at it. Put these novels in order by when they won the National Book Award, starting with the most recent. The Color Purple, The Corrections, Cold Mountain, Sophie's Choice. Okay, let's see the answer in the correct order, starting with the most recent book, and it was The Corrections. Then came Cold Mountain, Color Purple, and Sophie's Choice. That's the right order. Give me a winner here. Let's see. Just one person. Susan McGinnis. Good for you. Great. Let's go for it. Let's play. Susan McGinnis is from Greenwood Village, Colorado. Where is that? Is that near?
That's a suburb of Denver.
Suburb of Denver. And you are a physician?
Yes.
Good for you. And what do you practice?
I practice pain management and palliative medicine.
Pain management? You've come to the right place around here, I'll tell you that. How do you manage pain? Is it all mental, do you think?
Oh, no.
No.
Mm-mm. Physical, yeah.
All right, good. Well, anyway, you know all about the rules, don't you, by now? You know about the Lifelines. So, Susan, want to get to it? Ready?
Yes.
All right, let's play Super Millionaire with Susan McGinnis. We start again with that $1,000 question, and here it is. Introduced in 1981, NutraSweet is the most commonly used as a substitute for what? Sugar, butter, milk, the love of a good man.
I'll leave the last one alone, but I use it all the time on my cereal. A, sugar.
Final.
Yes.
Sugar it is for $2,000. What adjective is used to describe animals that sleep during the day and are active at night? Migratory, nocturnal, symbiotic, omnivorous.
We have a gerbil in our household. My son has a pet gerbil, and I know the answer is B, nocturnal. Final answer.
You're right, it's nocturnal. $3,000 coming up. The phrase 6 feet under, used in the title of a popular cable TV series, alludes to the depth of what? Gold mines, tree roots, graves, wells.
C, grave. Final answer.
Yes, graves. 6 feet under. Up to $4,000. In May 2004, Sonia Gandhi's Congress Party returned to power in what country's parliament? Russia, Japan, Iran, India.
C, India. Final answer.
Got it for $4,000. Susan going for $5,000. In which of these card games do you say the name of the game when you win a hand? Poker, gin, hearts, bridge.
I play it with my 9-year-old daughter all the time. The answer is B, gin. Final answer.
Yes, it's gin. Good for you. So Susan has won $5,000, and when we come back, will go again for $10 million. At Geico, Susan McGinnis, a doctor. She teaches pain management at the University of Colorado Health Sciences Center. And accompanied by her sister, Liz. Nice to see you, Liz.
Hi, nice to see you, Regis.
And what do you do?
I'm a legal assistant.
Wow, so everybody's an achiever in this family, huh? How many other sisters are there?
We just have one other brother.
Aha, so the two girls are out in New York City.
Right.
And your husband is home with the children?
Yes, he is.
And he's a doctor as well?
Yes, he is.
Oh, boy. So now, tell me something. Have you been lucky in life so far? Have you won anything else?
Well, I've only ever won one thing, and I won a pet rock on a radio call-in contest. Back in 1973 or something, when it was actually popular, yeah.
Yeah, and so did you get the rock?
No, my mom wouldn't take me to the radio station to pick it up. She said, go outside and get one from the yard.
Good going, Mom. Good thinking. Well, you've won $5,000 here, and you can't leave with less than that, but we want more, right? Sure we do. We've got 10 questions to go to $10 million. Here we go for $10,000. Let's play. Okay, Susan, let's go to work for $10,000. In the 2003 movie Finding Nemo, Nemo's father eventually finds him in what city? Sydney, Venice, Honolulu, Miami.
I've watched it enough with my kids. You'd think I should know the answer is A, Sydney. Final answer.
You're right, it was Sydney. And you won $10,000. $20,000 coming up. During intense physical activity, a person's muscles produce what type of acid? Ascorbic acid, salicylic acid, acetic acid, lactic acid.
D, lactic acid. Final answer.
Right, lactic acid is it. Sometimes it helps to be a doctor on this show. $30,000, here it is, Susan. In 2004, what performer has had mixed reviews for his Broadway debut in the revival A Raisin in the Sun? Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, P. Diddy, Eminem.
Since this is a New York audience, I'd like to ask the audience, please.
Good idea. Let's see if the audience can help you. We need some help, audience. If you're ready, audience, on your keypads, vote now. Well, audience says 85% of them at least say it's P. Diddy.
I'll go with the audience. C, P. Diddy. Final answer.
P. Diddy, final answer. P. Diddy, the right answer. She's 2 questions away from $100,000, and there's 2 new lifelines when we come back. Dr. Susan McGinnis, Greenwood Village, Colorado, pounding down the stretch, and here we go for $50,000. You know, we're talking big bucks here. We're not talking about a stinking pet rock. We're talking big, enormous sums of money. You're a little giddy, huh? You nervous?
No.
Nah, you're fine. You're doing great. Sister back there's a little nervous, but...
Just a little.
All right, 7 away from $10 million, going for $50,000. Let's play. Here it is, Susan, for $50,000. Spellers at the National Spelling Bee are not allowed to ask the pronouncer for which of the following? Definition, use of word in sentence, language origin, synonyms. Not allowed to ask for one of these. You ever seen a spelling bee?
No, I haven't. Can I use 50-50, please?
Want to narrow it down? Sure. Computer, could you take away 2 of these wrong answers randomly, please?
What's sticking in my head is C, language origin, so I'm going to guess that.
Okay. You're going to guess language origin, and you're going to make it your?
Final answer.
And you You are wrong. It's citizens. Oh, my gosh. Susan. Well, we leave here with $5,000, Susan. So sorry. Touchdown means we're out of time for tonight. Hey, it's been a great week and a half here at Super Millionaire. Thanks to the staff, the contestants, and the great audiences we've had. And we hope we'll see you real soon. From New York, everybody, good night.